That's what happens at halftime on the field, halftime in the locker rooms. Moments ago, the coaches addressed the troops.
We were adjusting well on that on the onside thing. They'll probably line up that way again, okay? So be alert for it. If they don't, we're just going to go check with me, Ed. You call it. Same place we were a week ago. Let's make sure we play.
Everybody together, finish, okay? That's the word. Finish. Understand? 4 quarters. Finish. Get it in here.
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Get it in here. All right, on 3, finish. 1, 2, 3, finish.
So Jay Barker and the Birmingham Bolts are trying to finish strong tonight and come from behind. First action was outstanding.
She's back home now, baby. About to make it happen now, baby.
What is that? That looks like that thing.
What a likeness.
That magnet game where you play and you pick up the little pieces of charcoal with the magnet pencil and you stick it on the guy. What do they call that?
Sort of like Etch-a-Sketch.
Yeah, something like that.
Same principle involved.
Well, you know, that's from St. Cloud, Minnesota, one of the best college hockey teams in the country this year up in St. Cloud. There we are. Who's that?
I don't see the resemblance.
You know what?
Do you have blue eyes?
You know why? Because I didn't use that color on the mustache stuff. They do it on there with the magic mark.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Oh, you know what? You can find a lot of that color in the casinos here in downtown Fremont Street. A lot of the gals pulling the slot machines have that
right next to the tattoo parlors.
Eric Hickson to return the kick to start half number 2. He's met head on and dropped at the 24-yard line. Kelly Herndon making the tackle for Vegas. Let's take a look at our halftime stats brought to you tonight by Miller Genuine Draft. And as you can tell, things even as far as passing the ball. Points off TDs even. QB knockdowns is the highlight stat of the day.
That's what strikes.
Is that an O or a D? What is that? That's an O. Points off turnovers. Check that font.
Green 18. Put it.
Pass is complete out to Steph Brett Williams. Pushed out of bounds by Kevin Scott.
That's what was successful for Jay Barker early in the first half. The short 3-step drop. Jay 8 of 14 for 58 yards. But no mistakes, no interceptions. Ryan Clements 6 of 11, 66, but the 1 pick. And it was huge. I wonder how many stitches he's got.
I don't know. He told us he didn't want to look at it.
They butterflied it.
Cracks that smile. Ryan's good, you know. He knows where the cameras are. He's no less intense, but he's aware of what's going on here.
You should see the other guy.
Saying hi to Mom and Dad. He comes from a family of lawyers and politicians, and he wants to follow in that route after his football days are done.
Getting all set to take the LSAT test.
No wonder they're beating the hell out of him tonight.
He might end up looking like that after his first year of practice at law, too.
I got up and I was like, my teeth were like, and I was like, Doc.
Jammed jaw, slashed chin, broken pinky finger in his left hand.
Don't forget the separated shoulder.
Separated shoulder, of course. He's a human version of Grey's Anatomy.
He's gotta love playing football. Either that or he's some kind of sick.
And he's been hit in the head so many times, he's got all the plays on his forearm because he can't remember them anymore.
I got news for you. So does every quarterback in this league.
2nd and inches now for Jay Barker and the Bolts after the measurement.
Green 18. Green 18. Ready hit.
They bring the blitz, hand is to James Bostic, who finds the hole. First down for Birmingham.
And that's the best thing to counter the blitz, a quick handoff, quick opener, because your linebackers are already out of position there.
And Jay Barker called that at the line of scrimmage, Jesse.
We got doubles left, X up 93. On one ready.
At 90 series for Birmingham, the 3-step drop series, so that allows Barker to get the ball off quickly.
Empty.
No backs in the backfield now as Boston goes in motion.
Pass out to Action Jackson.
He trapped that
They're
sucker.
saying it's incomplete. It was on the ground.
Here's your ball, big guy.
You know, we talked to James Bostic yesterday before workouts, and he told us of his enthusiasm for the motorcycle and claims that he tacked his up to 186 miles an hour on the open road, to which you quickly countered, Mr. Adamley. Wait a minute, 186, a mosquito catches you in the teeth and it kills you.
Even a guy that big at 227 pounds, I wasn't buying it, but
yeah, I'm calling Bolshoi.
That's why bikers never smile.
Flag on the play. Looked like they took too long on the play clock.
Go run rip 28. Just run it. Just run the play. You're right, David.
Rip 28. Little bounce out by the running back, James Bostic. Despite Jay's relative inexperience with this offense and being just thrown into the fray tonight, they haven't dummied down this offense at all. Pretty much the same stuff that was in for Casey Weldon.
Some of that play clock stuff will happen to a guy making his first start. That's Bostic again. Nothing this time as he's met by Kelvin Kinney. Check that, it's Antonio Edwards who makes the play around the corner.
There's big Antonio on the outside. Doesn't get blocked out. Keeps his feet and makes a great tackle.
They had a tight end on Antonio, Ed Smith, and the tight end couldn't handle a man this big. 271 pounds with a lot of quickness, the quick feet.
12 carries for James Bostic tonight. 9 of them have resulted in no gain or a loss.
That's not a good sign, especially because Jay Barker's their leading rusher tonight.
With 15 yards.
And they got to burn a timeout. Again, Barker making his first start, having trouble negotiating that play clock. A timeout on the field. You're watching the XFL on NBC.
We need another helmet.
The XFL on NBC is brought to you by Buell American Motorcycles. To win one, visit XFL.com. By 1-800-CALL-ATT for collect calls. By the motor oil that provides maximum protection. Castrol GTX. Drive hard. And by Starburst Fruit Twists. Come take a nibble and twist up the juice.
All right, an interesting development on the field. That last time out by Jay Barker did not come as a result of the play clock. It came as a result of an equipment failure. He was unable to hear any of the audio in his helmet from his offensive coordinator upstairs.
And that could be crucial because Jay is just feeling his way around here in this first start for him of the season.
Green 18. Ready hit.
Be interesting to see if they're signaling the plays in from the sideline or how he's going to get them. He's going deep. He's got Williams.
Williams wide open down the sidelines. Just dropped 6 points.
He already has 2 of the longest touchdowns, or the 2 longest touchdowns for 92 yards, 82 yards. Had him beat.
Hit him right in the breadbasket.
Another quarterback might have pulled his hair out or pulled Stepford's hair out.
What do you think Tommy Maddox would have did there?
Kevin Scott returns the punt back up to the 25, and it answered your question. Maddox would still be screaming right now.
Still be in his face.
Don't even worry about it.
next Saturday on NBC at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Former 49er quarterback Jim Druckenmiller returns to San Francisco to face the Demons in the hellhole. That's the XFL on NBC next Saturday at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
Hey, Dave, do me a favor real quick. Yeah. Talk on the quarterback receiver for me.
Trying to do that audio check, like a Spinal Tap concert. Hand off up the middle. Not a lot for Ben Snell.
Upstairs, then.
I know, I can hear mine. I can hear on my ear.
Is that one hicked up?
Well, try the one that's down there and see if you can hear out of it.
We tried every single one of them we got down here. They're not working.
Okay, well, try the quarterback mouthpiece now.
Just like our telecast, Matt, the audio people are the most important part.
Send somebody out to Radio Shack. Fix the audio stuff.
38, 53 on the line. Jets. Green
A
85
loss of
goal.
a yard on the play.
Green 85 Jets.
And is to Ben Snell, who breaks it under a flag on the play, and Snell is tackled at the 40-yard line by Quentin Reese. We'll see if it comes back.
Referee looking at Lonnie Palele.
That's a good run, though, Rosie.
It's not a penalty in Samoa.
You know, Michael, was interesting when
Number
Vegas...
66 of the offense.
When Vegas
10-yard
was on
penalty.
defense last time, Brandon Sanders was back on the bench again. So he only got a little bit of time.
Fans don't like the call, but it is indeed registered on Lonnie Palele, guilty of the infraction on the left side of the line.
Well, they say you can call holding on virtually every play. Clearly had him by the shirt.
You can't stretch that jersey out. They see that.
Alert, Lonnie. Green 85 Jets.
Now back to 2nd and 22. Birmingham recovers. Keith Franklin was there to jump on it, and the Bolts take over at the 2.
Huge turnover.
And those are the kind of mistakes that Jim Kreiner was talking to us about. They have haunted this ball club all season long by his quarterback.
Quentin Reese was the guy that came in to make the hit. That's where the ball squirted free, and Keith Franklin, jumped all over.
You know, you got to figure with Clement's hand and that cast on his hand, he can't hold on to the football very well.
Exactly,
Just like that, it pops loose.
An absolute gift given to Jerry DiNardo. And they take over on 1st and goal.
Blue 35. This is wrong, Rubio. Blue 35. Ready hit.
James Bostic trying to get it in up the middle.
Remember what happened the last time Birmingham was down here this close? It went 99 yards the other way.
What? They ran a twist on us. Okay. Nice job on the
Turnovers are always bad, but when they're deep in your own territory, especially egregious.
No, it's right to 3. It's right to 3.
Is that a Northwestern word, Mike?
Egregious.
Egregious.
I was just scratching my head over here. Thanks, Jesse. I didn't want to ask him. They try it up the middle again.
Look at that.
Did he lose the
Vegas
football?
defense. No. He's got the ball, but I'll tell you that Vegas defense down there is tough.
They take it as a personal affront. You cross our goal line, man. This is our home. This is our house.
You know, you think right here, maybe play action and throw a fade pattern to a receiver or whatever. Last time they faced 3rd and 1 and ended up touchdown Las Vegas.
And Birmingham spends their 2nd time out of the half. Jay Barker's just having all kinds of trouble picking up the offensive coordinator.
Line at a jumbo and hot motion. That's what I say. Hang on. Don't hang on. Rick, you on here?
Rick, you make sure they understand what we're doing.
Okay.
Make sure they block this the way that they feel like it needs to be blocked. They're the ones that told us they thought it was there.
And then, 35 goal line. Dave, tell me again.
Okay, we're going to just go tray right.
Trey right.
Trey right or wing right.
Jumbo.
We're going to motion our big Z to the 5 hole and run 35.
Big Z comes over to the 5 hole. Who is that? That's Reggie or Scott?
Reggie. That's Reggie.
It's Reggie. Hang on, what?
We're going jumbo package.
Okay, regular jumbo package. We're not changing anything. They're confused with the formation.
Wing right.
They're the ones that suggested it. I'm just suggesting.
Okay.
Then
He's on the line of scrimmage.
35 goal line.
Yeah.
Then
Wing right.
Rick.
Well, the audio problems have really been costly so far for Birmingham. They had to spend 2 timeouts just to clarify things, and we're still at 9:44 left in the third quarter.
Birmingham is going to go with a 2 tight end package.
Come in here right now. Everything you've got in this play, you got it? Everything you got. We got rip, wing right, Z over, 35, goal line on 1. Right, let's go.
Reggie Johnson, the second tight end, 83, is going to block for James Bostic here. There he is in motion. Going through there, right behind it. They stop him. How about the Vegas defense?
You know,
Jesse, you hit it on the head. Maybe a little play action down there might have helped.
absolutely. Either that or maybe you fake the Bostic, the running back, and let the quarterback roll out. They were pinching in so tight, they knew it was coming right up.
Well, as soon as they saw the tight end come in motion there, they figured this guy is going to block.
Brad Palazzo is 1 for 1 tonight. This is an 18-yard chip shot to tie it. Right up the middle.
But I'll tell you what, this is momentum for Las Vegas.
Coach, can I just ask you how much went behind that decision, whether to go for how much went behind the decision to go for the field goal or maybe go for it on 4th down?
At this point in the game, you want to tie it up. We wanted to come away with points.
Defensively, they're tough down on the goal line, huh? Defensively, on the goal line, they're tough.
They're doing a good job, and we're not doing a very good job.
Well, that's pretty clear, I guess, huh? You want to be a minimalist about it. Tied at 12s, and here's the big play that kept it at just a field goal. We got a good one in Vegas.
You are watching NBC.
Here in Las Vegas with the Outlaws and the Bolts tied at 12 apiece. Birmingham certainly could not only be leading here, but earlier in the ball game, the offensive line broke down on that last try for touchdown.
Number 74 offensive tackle Chase Raynock on the left, just in the lineup last week. Can't handle number 72 Carl Simpson. He gets the penetration, and Boston gets nothing. Next to quarterback, however, the offensive line position, the toughest to learn. There are so many different things. They make line calls just the way the quarterback make calls. You don't want to lay it all on him.
This game could very easily be an 18-6 lead for Birmingham. Instead, we're tied at 12, and a good one here in the third quarter. Jason Kaiser in his own 6-yard line. All kinds of flags as he's tackled at the 26.
Trailer, deep line.
Well, the Vegas defense has been as advertised. They're the best in the XFL against the run. They've held up their end of the bargain tonight. Offensively, it's been a different story. A couple of costly turnovers, and things have not fired on all cylinders for Vegas. Same can be said of Birmingham. A goal line fumble and subsequent touchdown return. It could be a different story for both of these teams without the turnovers, but the result is, fellas, a very tightly contested 12-all score here in the third.
And all the things that have haunted Jim Kleiner this year, his offense, have haunted him tonight.
And they just got Crawford for a block in the back on the kickoff that takes it all the way down inside the 10-yard line. And Clement better be careful. He turns another one over here. Birmingham may get into the end zone.
385 Jets. Out. 385 Jets.
Turnovers and penalties have killed Las Vegas tonight. That's complete a couple of yards up to Yo Murphy. 2 turnovers and 7 penalties for 72 yards.
What was positive about that play, it was first down. They gained about 6 or 7 yards. Lack of yardage on first down has killed Vegas tonight.
Well, Eric Sloan already has 1 touchdown, and he had his eye on that one, too. He's reading Clement's eyes real well from his cornerback spot.
Gain of 5 on that last play. It's Ben Snell. No love there. It's St. Patty's night, a night of big hits in Las Vegas. You better believe it. 3rd and 6 now for Las Vegas.
385 Jets.
Clement steps into the pocket, and nobody even close to that one.
And that time he did have happy feet, boy.
He felt it coming.
He wanted to get rid of that football in the worst way, Jesse.
He absolutely did. And I'll tell you what, Birmingham going to get great field position here.
I thought you started, then I threw it. You know what I'm saying?
He looks like he's doing an Irish jig here.
Number 95, Quentin Reese, not anywhere close to him, but he felt the heat unnecessarily.
It's a free ball at the 38-yard line as Paul McCallum's on to punt it.
And another mistake, a shanked punt,
And it's a free ball, and Vegas looks like they recovered.
They did. Oh, what a mistake by Birmingham.
Jason Kaiser jumped on it after it bounced free, and another gift for Vegas.
I'm sure it wasn't Paul McCallum's intention to kick this shank, but because it was the flight of the ball was so squirrely, it took a weird bounce.
Here comes the bounce right there. It gets tapped, and Vegas recovers it. Man, Birmingham gives up great field position, all the momentum.
So a chance for Ryan Clement after a rather ugly 3-and-out.
22.
I got a lot of activity over here. That's 385 Jet.
You can see the momentum just drain from Birmingham on that.
They need the ball to the 38-yard line for a
Going
first down. Oh, Yo Murphy! Incomplete in double coverage. He got headbutted and is down and out.
Chris Schelling, fans crying for interference. Wow.
Listen to the way this sounded when helmet met helmet near the goal line. That was either well-timed or the worst call in the history of the XFL.
Well, of course, the Las Vegas fans are saying interference, early hit.
And Yo Murphy is, he's seeing pink elephants and fire trucks right now. Listen to this.
What did Chris Schelling tell us last night? He calls hitting somebody shock and frame.
Shock in the frame, and he got a good frame shocker on the frame of Yo Murphy.
Yeah, Fred.
He might be a little shocked himself.
I got to believe that Yo Murphy's not the only one a little dazed after that hit.
And there's a lot of unhappy Vegas fans here right now after that hit. They felt a penalty flag for interference, early hit.
Off, Raven. That's
That's some of them are chanting Adamley's name right now.
385 Jet.
I'm not ready.
Clement on the ground with Chris Jakuma. The chuck wagon across the 30. There he goes, out of bounds at the 10. Chris Schelling pushed him out of bounds. They're going to spot it at the 14-yard line. A 33-yard gainer for Chris Jakuma.
Well, there was some speculation, Jesse, that sooner or later Birmingham's lack of run defense was going to come back and haunt them. And with Rod Smart out of the lineup tonight, somebody had to come through, and this man just did, Chris Jakuma.
They hate him, too. It's Jakuma again. Nothing this time. A flag on the play as Patrick Scott was there to make the tackle.
They don't have a penalty.
You can hear it in my helmet.
Can you hear?
And let's remember, all of this the result of that punt that Birmingham didn't field out at midfield.
Good job. All right.
What up, Chris? The Arkansas product having a nice night. He and Snell have done a nice job in spelling Rod Smart tonight.
What up is another holding call against the offensive line. Second time tonight that Lamont Burns' name has been called. Their number has been called.
The dirtbag, the center, the ECU man.
Here we go.
Get that camera out of my dick.
22 hot Concord on one. Ready? Set.
397 Jets.
57.
397 Jets.
Climbing over the middle, complete to Ricky Brady. Down at the 9. First down, Vegas.
Almost from week one, Ricky Brady, when we were talking to him, and he's a great all-around athletic kid out of Oklahoma, is I wish we would get the football more to our tight ends, meaning me. And tonight they seem to be heeding his call.
Clement dropping back. Brady goes down about 15, hooks up. Clement puts the ball right on the numbers, and he gets about 5 more with that big, strong body.
Play action to Snell. There's Ricky Brady again. Touchdown Outlaw. It was there all year long. Just call my number, man. Oklahoma Sooner representing. He played hoops for Billy Tubbs for a year out there at Oklahoma as well. And he's having a big night, a big half, more appropriately. Vegas back on top.
That was payback for what Chris Schelling did to Yo Murphy.
Eric Sloan, little cornerback, tried to tackle the tight end and just got smoked.
And the tight end almost waited for him. You can see it.
And the PAT is good. Yo Murphy back in the ball game. The extra point converted. 7 points for the Outlaws.
Revenge is sweet. Brady with the payback on Schelling, and Yo Murphy adding a little spice with a punctuation mark extra point.
Mike, did you see that? Though Brady actually was slowed down and said,
"Oh yeah,
come on, I'm going to put one on you."
Absolutely.
Oh my! You don't want to mess with an Oklahoma tight end. Vegas with a little something. We'll be right back.
In the XFL,
By Jim Druckenmiller.
the league's most dangerous passer, Jim Druckenmiller, and the Maniacs try to down the demons in the hellhole.
Welcome to the hellhole, baby.
The XFL, NBC next Saturday. Rid of a stingy defense that held the demons to under 200 yards passing. Trout had 6 tackles and the key interception late in the game to give the Hitmen an upset win over the demons. That was the Burger King XFL Defensive Player of the Week. In the land of burgers, Whopper is king.
Vegas on top 19-12. Most recently a touchdown strike, and here's how it happened with big Ricky Brady. Take a look at this. The tight end made a play to bring him this far and then finished it here. That's what Jesse was talking about, slowing down his momentum to knock down that quarterback. Vindication for the quarterback. And here's that slowdown once again. Take a look at Brady. Nailed the corner.
Not only did you throw the touchdown, Ricky, your teammates are coming over after seeing you on the board.
That's how you go to Temple and whoop him out of there.
You administered some punishment.
Just trying to make a play. I told Doc I was hungry. He said, "Hey, you score a touchdown, I bring you a Snickers." Got a Snickers.
Oh, and he could do that? Yeah.
Listen, Chief, you got one touchdown. Don't go on nuts on the endorsements.
And typical of the University of Oklahoma, he's got it upside down.
He'll want a candy bar named after him.
We know where he graduated from.
Oh, man. He probably made more there. McGallop kicks to start us here with 5:08 left in the third. Eric Hickson takes it back for Birmingham. Taken down at the 30-yard line, and that's where Jay Barker will take over here in the third. Tomorrow night on NBC, it's the ultimate showdown between 2 Hollywood heavyweights as John Travolta and Nicolas Cage star in the action blockbuster Face Off. That's Face Off tomorrow night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on NBC. Mistakes have absolutely killed Jerry DiNardo. A goal line fumble and missed execution on a punt return have directly led to 13 outlaw points tonight. Look out, Barker, get out of the way. There's that sack man, Carl Simpson. And the first man Carl ought to thank
defensive backs because that was a covered sack.
There you see Big Carl coming in. He's double teamed, but stays persistent, breaks the double, and gets the sack.
In something of a departure tonight, it's been the defensive tackles, not the ends, responsible for the sacks. They cough it up once again.
Vegas ball, and the wheels are coming off Birmingham.
Antonio Edwards with his second fumble recovery this year.
Well, one of the things that you can expect with a quarterback that's new is the exchange between him and the running back, and just never got the ball into James Bostic's midsection.
But Antonio Edwards was there lickety-split.
18th takeaway of the season for Vegas, which is by far and away the best in the XFL.
Clement looking to strike quickly. He's going to run it up the middle. Gets past the linebackers and almost gets it all the way in.
You know, you can rip this kid from fumbling in a crucial situation or not making the right call or throwing it to the wrong receiver. But tonight he has answered every one of his mistakes with some great plays. He's doing it with that cut chin, Jesse.
You can never take away his heart either. He may be hurt. He's separated his shoulder, busted finger, but it hasn't broken his heart at all.
Oh, yeah, baby. Ain't it the truth?
Now let's see if Birmingham can do a goal line stand like Vegas does.
And Clement spends the first Vegas time out of the half.
6 seconds. Las Vegas, are you having fun? Yeah, okay, but we never got it off. We never got it off. So let's go ahead and
Brady's back. Ricky Brady's back.
He's back. Sunday, April 1st. The outside. Go ahead. Run the boot. We're on the right hash. We're on the right hash.
Heavy left, 13 zone boot.
Heavy left, 13 zone boot.
Oh yeah.
Ryan Clement. Those weren't happy feet. That was a smart decision.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what else I like, too, how he covered up the football well. When he knew he was going to get hit, he wasn't going to turn it over down there.
Well, in the red zone tonight, Birmingham's had 3 looks, Vegas 2. Vegas has turned it into 13 points, however, with fewer attempts in there.
Hey.
Let's watch number 86 again, the tight end, Ricky Brady.
385 Jets. 385 Jets.
Play action to Ben Snell, rolling. Yo Murphy wide open, touchdown. A well-designed, perfectly executed touchdown strike. And Vegas is starting to open things up.
Tight end Ricky Brady running a little out, and Yo Murphy running a little out. That was a coverage mistake on the part of Birmingham.
The extra point attempt was
Dave to our parabolic mic guys.
exactly it. But Yo Murphy's come up big on these scoring drives.
He was looking for Bruno, the cameraman.
Murphy caught 2 touchdown passes in his first week in uniform, week 5. He has been a huge addition. And a guy who has overcome all kinds of adversity in his personal life as well. This is a guy who was uprooted from Southern California and moved to Idaho. And he told us that when his family moved from Southern California to Idaho, they doubled the black population in that southeastern Idaho town. And when he first moved there, a lot of his new pals wanted him to go hunting, you know, hunting and fishing. And he was all up for it, but he didn't quite trust anybody with a gun out there. So he decided to just shut it down. But Yo Murphy has learned to become quite the outdoorsman and loves living in Idaho these days.
And his full name is Llewellyn Fitzpatrick Murphy, which is perfect on the St. Patty's
And
Day.
a happy St. Patty's Day to you.
Yeah.
Very bright young man. Is
Time to do it.
a lot of good genes, too. His dad is a nuclear chemist.
Heads up. Former Tampa Bay Buck making a big mark in the XFL. A bouncer. One of the linemen picks it up. It's actually the defensive end, Quentin Reese.
Yo, earlier in the game, you were tattooed pretty well. Now you come back and make the touchdown grab. How are you feeling? Did you even know you were still here after that hit earlier?
Oh, yeah, you know, it's just part of the game. It's football. It's a physical sport, but as long as I can walk off, I'm going to be back on the field.
One other thing. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I appreciate it. You know I'm Black Irish, so this is my day.
And you're Armenian Irish. I'm Yugoslavian Irish. What's your heritage?
I'm Slovak Irish.
You're Slovak Irish.
Oh, Jay Barker, look out. Is that a live football? It's recovered by Vegas. Angel Rubio got there to jump on it. There's a flag on the play.
No. Let's see if Birmingham catches a break here with the penalty.
Forward pass, incomplete. No, it's a 10-yard penalty, at least a 10-yard penalty. Where's the previous spot? Yes. Previous spot for 40. 40?
And Jerry DiNardo has watched this thing absolutely collapse within the last 5 to 6 minutes.
Birmingham better be careful. This could turn into a feeding frenzy.
If Vegas scores again, Brandon Sanders might be able to get back in the game tonight.
He may have lost his job permanently the way things have gone for Las Vegas so far.
B. Mackis has seen very limited action tonight. Little swing pass, and it's incomplete. Looking for Joe Douglas.
Dang, man, I know him.
Back to Shaw. We got to let this dog out, man. He's going to hurt somebody.
He wants to get back to Los Angeles this week. Hang out with the rap group that he manages, the Relatives.
I don't want him to hear. Get it up. Get it up. I don't want him to hear. Get it up. I don't want him to hear nothing. I don't want him to hear. He can't think. Get it up. I don't even want him to think.
Well, let's see if Jay Barker can hear or think.
Just
flag on the play again. Look out.
Oh, heads up. Absolutely destroyed from the backside. Antonio Edwards. There's one for the defensive end. Third sack of the game for Vegas. We'll see if it holds up with the flag.
Pick out a number. Illegal formation on the offense. We have 3 players moving. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
How could everything go so wrong for these guys? And Jay now really starting to feel the pressure. His offensive line not helping him at all.
Barker handled that great defensive front of the Outlaws well in the first half. It's been a different story since halftime. Jamel Williams returning to punt. He's finally taken down. An 11-yard return after a 48-yard punt. Tune in Monday night for the newest legal drama to hit the airwaves on NBC. 5 first-year lawyers fight for justice and fight for each other in First Years. Don't miss the network debut of First Years Monday night at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, only on NBC.
Jay Barker, the wheels have come off. How can you right this ship now?
They haven't come off. We're still fighting. Got a long way to go. This game's not over yet. Great defense over there, but we're going to keep fighting.
Clement working with confidence now. That one's incomplete. Thrown behind Yo Murphy, the kind of pass that Jim Kreiner has told us all season long has really had him scratching his head.
You know, it's interesting about the quarterback position for Las Vegas. Kreiner's first choice was a guy named Chuck Clements, who was a gunslinger out of the University of Houston. He got hurt before the season even started. Otherwise, he probably would have been the Las Vegas Outlaw quarterback this year.
It is Clements in favor of Clements and of Ben Snell. The 40 to the 42-yard line before Dwayne Butler can make the tackle. You know, we told you when we went on the air tonight of Jim Prynor's strategy.
Here we go.
Resting the injured Rod Smart, resting his defensive leader Brandon Sanders, who they said was hurt. Certainly possible, but also possible that he was making a statement, resting his defensive leader to try and shake off some perceived complacency. That certainly worked tonight so far. Tip to the line is
no disrespecting Birmingham, but maybe a chance to steal a win here by resting their stars and then get ready for the final 3 games of the season.
Yo. Just like they did.
They win 2 games. From here on in, they're in the playoffs. In 3 of those games, the remaining 3 games at home.
Coming off a rough road trip, rather, in which they lost 2 of 3. But the payoff is at the end of the schedule, as you mentioned, 3 of their last 4 here at Sam Boyd.
And let's remember what happened the last time Vegas punted. They got the ball right back again.
A big kick this time by Paul McCallum. Fred Williams has to field it at his own 2-yard line. Starts in the end zone and is tackled at the goal line.
Jason Kaiser doing what I love special teams play.
Wanted everybody want to treat me like a Kaiser. Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
You know what else I love too? I love the rules where you got to field the ball.
With one hand, Jason Kaiser with Culver Stockton.
Well, there's no question, Jesse, that would have been a punt in which the fair catch was called immediately.
Oh, absolutely.
Is there any worse situation that Jay Barker could be in? Down by 13, a hungry defense, and on your own 1-inch line.
Look at this, he's throwing, though. I give him credit for that.
Dumps it out to Ed Smith, the tight end. He misses one tackler and is taken down to the 15-yard line.
That was a gutsy call right there, putting the ball in the air.
A first down for Birmingham. They're not dead yet. An entire quarter of football left in Vegas tonight. A good one. The home team on top.
Perrysville.
25-12, Las Vegas on top as we start play here in the 4th quarter. This is a big night here in Vegas as well because almost like a Knights of the Algonquin round table. The exchange program of sorts between cheerleaders. The Birmingham girls are here. Jay Barker running for his life. Gets completed.
What a beautiful catch
in
by
triple coverage. Kaipo McGuire, his 3rd reception of the night.
I could have sworn that was quadruple coverage. Corey Blackwell is there. Chris Bain was there.
His concentration's remarkable here. Look at this. He's triple covered right here. He knows he's going to get creamed. Holds on to the football. Great concentration on that.
Kaipo McGuire sandwich.
Give me a bite of that sandwich.
Green 18, good hit.
Dumps it off. It's complete to Quincy Jackson. Action Jackson tackled at the 30.
2 of the biggest hits tonight delivered by that man, number 44, linebacker Mike Crawford.
Slant strong or toss, or possibly run Sally boot.
I would say
pop him out in the flat. You know, the boot has been good.
Green 18, good hit.
Trying to get it to the 39-yard line for a first down. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. Big Ty Martin got one of those mitts up there. Now, courtesy of Bud Light, more action between Memphis and New York. Here's how they called it.
Wally rolling left, looking to throw the inside. Oh, all right. Touchdown, New York. Zola Davis, a big touchdown for the New York Hitmen.
Wally World at the Meadowlands tonight, and that brings New York a little closer. They trail Memphis by 5 in the 4th quarter. Jay Barker back to pass, a floater, and thrown over the head of Fred Williams.
Jim Kreider's team with a chance to, like you mentioned, Matt, control their own destiny. Next week, a little chance for some payback. Los Angeles beat them here in week 3. They go to the Coliseum next week.
Los Angeles is in action tomorrow. They take on undefeated Orlando. We get a little more clarification on who holds the catbird seat for the playoff picture again after this weekend. Only 3 weeks of regular season play. And Jamel Williams ties it up. Cam needed.
There's a break for Birmingham.
This game ain't over yet. Plenty of football left, as Jay Barker told us earlier. And that gives the Bolts great field position with 12:58 left to play.
Just a plain old-fashioned good stick.
That's called sticking your hat on the football. You put your helmet on the football, you can pop it loose.
The ball will go back to Las Vegas and where it was received. First down, Las Vegas.
What was that call?
Illegal man downfield.
Oh, man.
We don't know who the call was on. It was Dwayne Butler that made the hit on Williams.
He goes down. He caught
The emotional roller coaster of Jerry DiNardo.
Gave you There's Something About Mary Friday, and by Burger King. In the land of burgers, Whopper is king.
Las Vegas Outlaws on top of the Birmingham Bolts tonight, 25-12. And when we check the remaining schedule for the Outlaws, next weekend they're at Los Angeles in the Coliseum, and then they finish the regular season with 2 at home against San Francisco and Memphis. A favorable schedule for the Outlaws.
Yeah, but that's a brutal schedule because all 3 against their Western Conference competitors.
A chance, however, for them to seal their own fate. At least they'll have head-to-head competition. There won't be much scoreboard watching. As Clement airs it out, it's complete out to Mike Furry.
Top 2 teams in each conference play each other in the first round of the playoffs.
That's right. The second-place team in the West plays the first-place team in the East. The second-place team in the East plays, of course, the first-place team in the West.
Birmingham started play tonight at 2-4, and in a 2-way tie for second place in a playoff spot in the East. They have a difficult road to hoe, if only by virtue of having to play still undefeated Orlando on the 31st. Clement in trouble, and he goes down.
But you know what? If New York loses tonight, it's quite possible that a 3 wins would get them in. And Chicago is still alive.
The good news for Birmingham is that they do win a tiebreaker with a win over New York.
You know what else is going to be strange? That second-place team in the East could have a losing record and make the playoffs.
That would make it just like about every playoff system in professional sports these days.
You bet.
385 Jet.
Tried to hard count in there.
Clement dumps it off to Ben Snell. Hit hard at the 39-yard line. Chris Schelling and Eric Sloan have been hurting a lot of people tonight.
Guys, is it just me, or has this been one of the hardest hitting contests we've had all year? A lot of smacking.
No, I'd agree. Those defensive backfield guys in Birmingham's white uniforms have been really laying some people out.
99 straight blitz. 99 Bolts straight blitz Oscar.
Straight blitz. That means they're coming with everything but the sink.
And that may be coming too.
Here they come. Yeah, and Ryan Clement can't get out the way.
So you know how I knew that call, Mike?
I think they said blitz.
No, I played defense. See, you played offense, so you know those offensive plays. I know the defensive.
You were a swimmer.
Well, I defensive end when I played football. Swam in the winter.
And the defensive ends used the swim technique.
That's right.
And I'd hate to break up this aquatics lesson, guys. James Willis and Deion Fox there for it. On 4th and 17, Paul McCallum to punt a bad snap. He hangs it up, however, and gets it away. Steph Brett Williams has returned one already. He's just a rough night tonight.
Stepford didn't want any piece of that. He went right to the ground.
Minus a yard on the return.
After what's happened to him tonight, I'd say that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a long day, baby.
Woo! Talk these peas, baby.
Hey, Doe, he's looking this way, Doe.
Hey, you Irish? Murphy?
Black Irish. Woo! Oh! I love it.
Lonnie's Samoan Irish, I think.
That pass is complete to Quincy Jackson.
Remember what Jay Barker said to Chris Raggy?
No.
It's not over yet.
Hey, there's plenty of time, 9 minutes to go. If they can score a touchdown, they're back within one score from winning this thing. Or tying it up.
2nd and 2.
But the Vegas defense will have something to say about that, too, though.
Quincy Jackson, the man in motion. Barker's got a receiver. Kaipo McGuire, his 4th reception of the night, taken out of bounds at the 48, and a flag, a late hit.
What is that flag for?
Flag's on Rogan for picking up the ball on the sideline.
Giving him the business.
Face mask.
Fred will show it to you. Let's see where the face mask infraction is called. Somewhere in that pile.
One of 3 guys, Tuipala or Jamel Williams, number 28.
That's not going to make Jim Kreiner of Vegas very happy, giving up an easy 15 like that and getting Birmingham new life. They're driving now.
If there's a downside to having an aggressive defense, and sometimes they do too much of that.
Statue of Liberty on one.
Oh, this ought to be good. The old Statue of Liberty play.
Hey, they got the big lead, too. Brandon Sanders is back in.
Green 18.
There it is.
Oh, and Bostic can't make anything of it because they were all up in the backfield. Messers, Simpson, and Kinney.
They turned back the pages of football history, and they had to throw that one out forever. The Statue of Liberty play. Look at this thing.
No.
Get that weak stuff out of here.
Pop Warner's been dead for years.
A nice idea, but when both defensive ends are standing there as you hand it off, not too good. Somebody's got to block.
2nd and 20 now as it backs him up 10 yards. Look out, Jay Barker goes down again. That front 4 starting to get to him. Jermaine Smith, who rotated in on this series, makes his first tackle of the night.
Jesse, you get the feeling when these guys have a first down registered against them, they take it personally?
I think so, and, you know, Birmingham right now needs another face mask call just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All the way back to 3rd and 27. Let's open up that coach to quarterback line and listen to see what the face mask is.
Arizona stay in the night.
Green 18.
3rd and Henderson, Nevada. That's not going to get it done. Complete to Ed Smith, but there's Brandon Sanders. They unchained him. He's going to get his swerve on tonight.
Brandon got a chance to get his uniform dirty. Look at how excited he is.
Nothing like fresh legs, too, huh?
Hey, brother, hey! Oh, let me in there!
Yep. Something tells me Brandon Sanders is going to be good and fresh for the last 3 games of the regular season. Brad Palazzo's punt. Kevin Scott lines up under it. Scott up the middle, still on his feet. Nobody's there. He goes. He burns the punter.
Oh, he got him.
Oh,
what a
beat
play by Palazzo.
Palazzo. I called it that he had burned the punter, and the kicker gets his.
He actually had closing speed on this guy. He ran him down from behind.
Wow.
I've never seen that before. A punter running down a kick returner. Watch this. This is outstanding.
Watley runs him down.
Look at that speed.
You go, punter. Go, trick boy. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. You can run a little.
I can see down your shirt. Yeah, remember? I think you take me on this one.
Kevin Scott, this guy just had a 60-yard punt return, but he had his hands in his face. Why? He got caught by a kicker. He just said, "Mom, Daddy ain't going to talk to me no more."
That's the first time in all the football I've ever watched where I've seen the punter catch the returner from behind.
Little flip back to Ben Snell. Guy who wears Toro on his jersey, good for 3 yards.
Kevin, you saw the end zone. You were headed for the score, and suddenly you were caught from behind by the punter.
Yeah. That punter ran a 4.3. I only run like a 5 flat, so, you know, but the guys up front did a great job blocking, and, you know, I was just lucky to get as far as I got.
Sometimes those punters can have deceptive speed.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that dude runs a 4.3. I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth.
Another hand back to Ben Snell, banging forward back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, what about it, Brad Palazzo?
Hey, let's go down and talk to that speed man, the punter.
Deceptive speed, what do you run the 40 in, about 4 flat?
I don't know. I haven't ran the 40 in a long time.
You know, you just made his life miserable by tracking him down. That was great closing speed out there.
Yeah, you know, our punt team, we've been put in some compromising situations tonight, and it's been a long one.
But you made a nice play.
You know, something tells me he'd rather give up that tackle for the deficit right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Not happy with the game.
You know what else? Vegas is probably not going to give him his bonus just because of that. You're going to have to turn his in.
That's right. Oh, I guarantee you this team has a kangaroo court. Field goal. Field goal.
Kicking unit's going to come on. They're going to try the field goal. Will the Outlaws. The kangaroo court you speak of course, that informal group that gets together weekly, daily, whatever it may be, and they fine each other for infractions against the team's society.
Yes, Kevin will be fined for impersonating a punt return man.
This will be a 33-yard attempt for Paul McCallum. He has the XFL's longest this year at 51 yards, and that one was no problem at all.
McCallum, probably the best two-way kicker in this league, punter and field goal kicker.
Yeah, but he don't have that blazing speed.
Yeah, you're right.
What's up, Mom?
He should have picked
What's up, Dad?
Yeah,
I ran out of the game. When I was about 25, I would have made it.
You know what?
We now, you know, you can talk all the kicking stats you want. We now know who the fastest punter in the league is.
He catch me.
He catch me.
He catch behind.
He catch me.
We've had some great, exciting scoring plays tonight. None more exciting than Ricky Brady lowering that shoulder on a cornerback. Man alive, I see that, and my head hurts.
He cocked that thing up from the Caesar's Palace, I think.
Kick taken by Eric Sloan, run out of bounds at the 35. Courtesy of Bud Light, a scoring update from the Meadowlands. They're in the fourth quarter, and the Maniacs still lead the Hitmen by 5.
Remember your F on blitz.
Just minutes left in that one.
93X under on one, right?
Yeah, but all them scoring highlights don't match up to that punter catching the kick returner. That's the highlight of the season.
Sort of like the XFL equivalent of getting posterized.
Jay Barker's got to run, tripped up from behind. Jermaine Smith rotating in once again, making his second big play of the half. Coming up tonight on NBC, she won the MTV Movie Award as the Breakthrough Performer of the Year. Now the beautiful Julia Stiles makes her Saturday Night Live debut, plus musical guest veteran rockers Aerosmith.
Cover, man, cover. You got it? Yeah.
Set. Green 18.
No, oh.
Green 18. Ready? Turn right there.
Palazzo rather Barker dumps it off to Quincy Jackson, complete.
By and large, Jay Barker's done a nice job tonight in a very, very tough situation. Virtually no playing time tonight, facing the toughest defense in the XFL.
Straight left, 93 options. On one.
Sacked 5 times and forget it, add in all those hurries and knockdowns.
Look at Ryan Clement. He looks like he just walked out of a De Palma film. Bloodied up, but he is the winning quarterback of the moment. That one knocked down at the line of scrimmage by Todd Parton.
Back in Scotland.
Well, we got 4th down, but they might as well go for it at this point.
Hey, what's up, the Tavern in Barracuda? Hope you guys are watching.
All right, no plugs.
What's going on?
No plugs.
All right, baby.
They're trying to get those free beers when he gets home.
93 options on one, right?
At least he didn't have a candy bar in his hand.
Check. 318.
They must convert on 4th down for Birmingham. Parker buys some time. He finds Ed Smith. Complete. They mark it out of bounds at the 47 as Hurley Tarver was there to push him out. Ed Smith's mom is from Birmingham, no doubt watching tonight. The former minor league baseball player. Also played minor league baseball in Birmingham with the Birmingham Barons.
And what a load to bring down. 6'4", 260 pounds of him.
2-minute warning in Las Vegas. You're watching the XFL on NBC. Those XFL fans work their day jobs as pirates at the Treasure Island display here on the Strip in Las Vegas. Aye, lassie.
I wonder if that hurts to get your tongue pierced.
You're looking at a guy that would not know, my friend.
I used to wear 6 earrings.
Did you really?
Yeah, 3 in each side.
318.
Did you watch Larry King last week?
Shot of tequila and a big needle's all it takes, man.
Barker wrapped up by Carl Simpson.
Ryan, before the game, there was tension on this team. There seemed to be a bit of dissension on this team. But does winning cure all?
Winning is definitely a cure-all. We came out today, we played good on both sides of the ball. We got a victory. The O-line played great, the D played great. Everybody played well enough to win. I think it's going to be a happy locker room.
The O-line played great. The D-line has played even better as Vegas has added 6 more sacks to their league-leading total tonight, guys.
6 sacks, 10 knockdowns, 18 hurries. We haven't even counted the tip balls.
And most importantly, a kick returner caught by a punter. That's the stat. That's the stat of stats.
Howdy, my beautiful wife. Shanti and Amon. Hey, peace.
The first down for Birmingham as we're inside at 2 minutes now.
That'd be 81X. On set. 81, yeah, read left. Set.
Marker out of the shotgun trying for some last minute. Chris Bain off to the races. Can he beat the quarterback?
Yes, he did.
Touchdown, Vegas. The line on this game was 7 points. The Outlaws have absolutely blown it wide open in the waning minutes.
Here you see Bain stepping in front. Perfect timing, tips the ball right to himself, and nothing but end zone. You got to love that, don't you, Mike, when you get in a position like that?
Safety on a tight end and looking at the quarterback's eyes all the way.
He's lucky the punter wasn't out there.
Maybe he ought to put Palazzo in on defense next series.
I do have
to build on the stat, Jesse, you gave us earlier.
No, Rainer.
3 of the 6 touchdowns tonight from the defensive guys.
Yep. Defense came to play offense tonight.
Coming up tonight, another reminder on NBC. She won the MTV Movie Award as the Breakthrough Performer of the Year. There she is, little cutie. Now the beautiful Julia Stiles makes her Saturday Night Live debut, plus musical guest Aerosmith. courtesy of Bud Light in New York. Minutes left in New York, and Memphis hanging on by 5. They're approaching the 2-minute warning at the Meadowlands. Been a happy St. Patrick's Day here in the desert. In order to bring you Julia Stiles with Saturday Night Live on time tonight, we're going to leave you here in Vegas in moments. With this one well in hand for the Outlaws, and Las Vegas looking confidently towards a 4-3 record.
Are you sure?
That's what they're telling me right now.
Oh, they're telling you in the booth that, right?
Are you positive? Do what you're told. We don't want Saturday Night Live to be delayed. That's not good news. James Willis, their leading tackler, is gasping for breath. Been a great night of football here, as the Las Vegas Outlaws are well on their way to 4-3 and a good catbird seat in the Western Division.
And what a big game that's going to be tomorrow. Orlando and Los Angeles.
Hey, the thing we don't want to do is to give the ball to them at midfield, you know, where now they got a chance to go down and score in our defense.
The XFL with all pass on television on 1 p.m.
For Chris Rags, Fred Rogan, Mike Adamley, and Jesse Ventura, this is Fast Excursion. Thanking you for tuning us in tonight. The XFL on NBC continues with more action next week. The NBA returns tomorrow. The Lakers in Orlando. Stay with us tonight for Saturday Night Live. Thanks for tuning us in tonight from Vegas. Outlaws in a big win. We'll see you next week.